disrespectful to him. Now I don't do drugs. I'm not on, you know what I mean? I don't have none of these snakes around me. My life is so much better than it was back then. And now, not only are we going to get back what was stolen from us, but we're going to get back way more than what was taken from us. And we are at in such a better place in our lives now, okay? And we don't have all these leeches around us that are just going to rob, kill, and destroy. You know what I mean? We don't have them no more. So we're going to be able to invest the money, better. And we're going to have it, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, and I hope that helps somebody. So, this didn't happen to us. This happened for us. Just understand that. And like, just think about how much we accomplished, and like everything that I gone through. Okay, I went through so much. It's insane. Like, it's insane. Everybody always asks me like, where do you get your strength from? Where do you get your strength from? How are you so strong? How are you so? And it, because whenever something happens to me, I just look at it like, all right, well, yeah, that happened to me, but like I have a crazy ass fucking, story to be able to like help other people with that are going through that, and so many of them, and I still made it out. And I look at it as, all right, that happened back then, that happened to me, but I'm over it, and I grew from it. I found, like, I look at in every situation, I look at every angle. I'm a Pisces. I'm very observant, and I look at every angle, like in everybody's side. You know what I mean? To everything. And God just gifted me with a lot of strength, and gifted you with a lot of strength as well. So, and this is why He gifted us with all this strength and power too, is because of what we signed. And once we realize too that we signed up for whatever we're going through, like if you're one of the chosen, okay, if you're one of the 144,000, you signed up for this, whatever you're going through, okay? You literally signed up before you came to Earth. You know what I mean? And like some of you that aren't fully awake yet, or don't know what I'm talking about, you will when you wake more and you ascend more. You'll understand. You'll start remembering who you are and what your purpose is here, and what you are here to do, and how you actually signed up for all of this, because you knew and God knew that you were going to be able to complete this mission. And it was for a bigger and better cause, and it was to take these people down that were out here doing, you're not the only person they do this to. They do this. This is like a group, a cult, a coven, a secret society of douchebags, okay, that go around hurting innocent people, robbing, killing, and destroying innocent people. And they get off on it. They love provoking fear. They feed off the fear because they're demons. So you need to lose all fear. And that's why another thing too, I thank them for that fire now too, because, and it's crazy because I told the Aquarius, I told her, I said, my biggest fear was to die is to die in a fire, right? Not even 2 weeks later. It was like about a week or so later. Maybe 2 weeks was the first attempt, right? But then again, I was drugged, just about to fall asleep. But then I had this inner feeling like, yo, check, like something's not right. And I got up and I checked, and like, I'm not gonna get all into it. And I found the first one. I was able to put it out real quick. The second time, you know what I mean, is I was drugged again. I was about to fall asleep, and like, an angel or God woke me up. Hi, baby boy. Clyde's walking in. It woke me up, and I found it. But I forget what I was saying because Clyde just came in. I forget what I was just saying. Clyde, you threw me off, bubby. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'm actually thankful for that. So now, like, that was one of my biggest fears, and I got over all my fears because I lived through it. I went through it. It's already happened. It's already done, and I still made it out. So thank you for helping me get over that fear. Actually, all my fears. So thank you for that. Losers. They're in grief, pain, sorrow, agony. We have 8855. 55. Somebody could be 55. There could be a Scorpio that's 55 years old that's in grief, pain, sorrow, agony. Or you could be a Scorpio. Damn. Complete ruin, bro. Tower in the reverse. They're in complete ruin. Anybody else smiling in your face, stabbing you in the back. They were working hard to try to put you in complete ruin. They worked hella hard. You got these people seriously shocked. They know you are not from this planet. They know there's no way that you could be human. And it's crazy because when I was getting ready to figure out which deck I was going to use, I kept hearing superhuman, and so they think you're like some kind of superhuman. Damn. Empress. They're trying to end some sort of you're all the queens embodied in one. Whether you're masculine or feminine, you're very creative, you're very fertile. These people are now under heavy judgment. You're protected. You have these people that you have your guard up against. You're protected. They're going to prison. You're getting this victory, success, public recognition, and possibly even fame, and they're hella nervous about this. They're hella nervous about going to prison. All right, we have the Judgment card. You're the Empress, okay? You're very creative, very fertile. You're all the queens embodied in one. Everybody has, whether you're masculine or feminine, everybody has both masculine and feminine energy. It just depends on what you're working out of. They're under heavy judgment for all the hard work they did to come up against you, destroy you, to end you, and everything else, okay? You're protected from this. There is a protection order here as well. Eight of Swords. The Knights of Wands, followed by the Six of Wands. Beautiful. Okay. So they're under judgment. They didn't realize about your protection. They didn't realize how protected you truly are, how powerful and protected you truly are. You have the light and the dark protecting you. Okay, there's also a protection order here. There's the police have a protection order of protection over you. Okay, you might not know this. I don't feel like you had any contact with the authorities. Okay, it's just they've been watching you from afar. Okay, or on the outsides, they can't come forward and say anything to you. Look, we have 888. Beautiful. They just can't blow their cover because they're under investigation, but just know you're protected here in the 3D, but most importantly, you're spiritually protected, heavily spiritually protected. My left ear's ringing. There's a Gemini masculine energy that was smiling in your face, stabbing you in the back. Okay, this could be like a father. I don't know why I'm picking up a fatherly figure. It could just be a masculine energy with a child. I don't know, or someone that you looked at like a dad that's in prison. Okay, they don't want to be in prison no more. They're protecting you. They don't want to smile in your face, stabbing you in the back no more. It's only because they're caught and they're trying to get out of prison and they're telling on everybody. Okay, now these people that were smiling in your face, stabbing you in the back. This Leo now too, they're also telling too, but they've been telling. All right, they were playing it in there too. Now, all these people are smiling in your face, stabbing you in the back. They're all going to prison. They're all in a mental prison about how protected you truly are. They're starting to awake to realize who you are, and they've been realizing they've been doing everything they can to destroy one of God's earth angels. Okay, so how do you think that's gonna work out? Really, what? What? You've been fighting God this whole time. No, you know what I mean? Because you've been fighting one of God's people. God's purpose. God had you here for a purpose. There's a reason you're here. This is why all their attempts to unalive you did not work. And let me just tell you, there was many, many attempts. I'm sure there's many times you could think of. I can tell you many of times that There's no other explanation of why I'm still here other than God, besides the fact of me seeing either Archangel Michael or my guardian angel in the 3D, literally in the 3D, when I was 14 in my cousin's accident with the cellar train. When he moved me out of the way of the train, going 155 miles an hour, and that I literally seen him when he moved me that day, let alone all the other times, on the way to Florida, we got into the accident, and my stepdad was going 110 or 115 miles an hour, and he fell asleep supposedly, and the truck crashed. He landed on two wheels. I woke up to, baby girl, hold on, and he put his arm like over me, and I didn't have a scratch on me. The truck was on two wheels. You know that median, that guardrail thing, that's on the highway. And yeah, well, his driver's side and his driver's side front wheel tire and the back tire was on the guardrail like this. And they drugged me. I was drugged, and that's probably like another reason too. Like, but what do you call it? And like I had one shoe on. I'm like, remember coming out carrying one Chuck Taylor. I think my black camo Chuck Taylors on, or just plain black high top Chucks on, and I'm like, what the fuck? And there was somebody mysteriously following us, and they just happened to pull up and put us in the back of the car. I slept in like 3 days later. I woke up, but anyway, it is what it is. I forgive you, and I forgive the person that drugged me that day too, and all you idiots that drugged me. I forgive you. But anyway, like, and it wasn't, you know what I mean? There's just so many, the fires, there's just so many, the times they were poisoning me, drugging me, like there's so many times, so many different things where there's no way I could possibly be here if it wasn't for God. Literally. And these idiots are starting to like replay, like they're thinking, like they're having their little get-togethers, talking about what they're going to do next to you, and literally, like, you are a star to these people, like you're famous to these people. They spend all their time, conjuring up ways. They literally have powwows, get-togethers over you, what they're going to do to you, how you're protected, and everything else. Well, now they're starting to realize their whole world's going in ruin. They're in complete ruin. So they're having these little powwow meetings. They meet up, to talk about you, and they're starting to like waken, because now that you're out of the way, now that you learn to cut these people off, and you're in your purpose now, especially if you're in your purpose and you're out of the way, you're out the way, so now karma can come in and whoop their asses. And that's exactly what's happening. Karma's coming in because karma couldn't really come through when you were around these people, because God didn't want you to get hit with karma. So now that you're out the way, and karma's really coming through and getting tearing them all up, and they're starting to realize every time they send an attack to you, it doesn't affect you. It makes you stronger. It does the opposite effect. And it goes back to them, and they notice now, say they send death magic to you, like to you, actually your vessel, either somebody they love or one of them pass away. Right? If they're trying to end your career, your creativity, your fertility, if they're attacking your work, right? All of a sudden somebody else is losing a job. Okay? If they're like, stuff like that, whatever it is, they're realizing that, and like all of a sudden you're getting more, they're attacking your work, okay? All of a sudden they'll see, like, they're trying to attack your business, so you go under, or you whatever it is. Then all of a sudden they see that you're getting, overloaded with customers, okay, or whatever it is that you do. If you have a platform, you're getting way more views, way more subscribes, you'll get more donations, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden one of them, their business will go under, or they'll get robbed, or like they'll lose a job, okay, stuff like that. And they're like finally realizing, like, oh shit, like, what are we doing? Why is this happening? They're obsessed with your protection. Confirmation. They're obsessed with your protection and how you're protected, okay? They're also obsessed with trying to break your protection, but they're idiots. It's not going to happen. There's definitely something very significant about a Leo as well. But you know what I mean? They're obsessed with this. But now they're finally come to realization, because karma's whooping their asses so bad, they realize what's going on here. And now they're really bugging out, like, what? So you mean to be telling me that I've been attacking a actual Earth angel? Yeah, idiots. Yeah. Like, so obviously you have a purpose and a reason to be here, and it's a very big reason. And they're getting in the way of God's plan. Do they really think that they're going to be able to stop God's plan? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now they're really shitting bricks. And then they're hella nervous about going to prison. Now this Leo, I'm picking up on the karmic Leo, okay? The karmic one. I'm strongly getting, this person's definitely not built for prison whatsoever. At all. They're hella scared. This is why somebody else is in prison, because of what they did in the past. Now, instead of them. Now, this one, it wants to switch sides, okay? Now this one's starting to switch sides with you. This is why the energy hasn't been coming out so stagnant like lately, okay? Now they're switching sides, but I mean, this person's off their fucking rocker, though. Don't get it twisted. They're completely off their rocker. Completely off the rocker. They're obsessed with you. They're doing love spells on you. My left ear's ringing. But they're scared to death to go into prison. I'm strong. I don't know if this person's not going to be here much longer. Okay, they're over drinking, they're doing a lot of drugs, they're just all over the place, and they're, whatever attacks they've been sending you, they've been really attacking you, especially since you walked away from this person. And now they're nervous, so they're gonna try and come up with, they're already coming up with ideas of what to say, or why they're doing this, why they're doing that, whatever. It's not gonna work. Okay, they're done. This person's trying to, the Leo's trying to run. They're going to get caught if they're not already. Or something about a GUN that was thrown in the water by a trailer park. Confirmation. It could possibly have a body or bodies on it. What it looks like, maybe it's a campground. What I'm seeing in my third eye is it's either trailers or it's a campground, one or the other. But it looks like trailers, so it could be a campground. What I'm seeing, it looks dark. But there's a GUN that was a hand one. It could be like, I don't know, it's like a handgun. I feel like there might be a body on it. Because why would they throw it in the water, you know what I mean? I don't know who that's for. I don't know if they discovered it, or if they're about to. They also were burying money and burying stuff. But these idiots don't realize that they've been under investigation for a long time. They've been being followed. But see, they've been having the authority figures, right? They thought they were so protected because of whatever this group, cult, club, and whatever this ties they have, whatever they're involved in or associated with, they thought that they were never going to get caught. Okay, one, they never thought you would find out. Okay, two, they thought that because they have local police paid off. I feel like maybe a judge possibly, and you know what I mean, whatever it is. But now it's 2024 is the year of karma. All this shit's coming out. They're all turning on each other. People are getting caught up, and plus the feminine, there was a feminine energy. The main person that was behind this inheritance thing, her plan was to pick everybody off, okay, to have all these people do her dirty work, and she was picking them off one by one. All right, her little cronies. Some of them accidentally OD'd, which they didn't. It was purposely done. It was by that feminine energy. Okay, she was putting stuff in. She was poisoning them. All right. There was also ones that were supposedly 5150. They self-deleted. Supposedly, no. she was behind that as well. And anybody she thought was going to tell, and these people, other people were afraid to say anything too, because they were afraid what she was going to do to them. Okay. Now, also, the people she wants, there's also a undercover cop that's involved in this. Like it's not even an undercover cop, it's like an undercover ATF, FBI, CIA. Like somebody very high up, and is somebody it took so long because this person had to climb the ladder. I'm picking up on the masculine energy. All right, they had to climb the ladder because in anything, in any clubs, any groups, cults, covens, secret societies, in anything in life, there's levels to it. You know what I mean? And the prospects or the newcomers definitely don't know anything, like barely anything. They're like the fall guys. You know what I mean? They're the ones that take the hit. They have to show their their allegiance to them. You know what I mean? Now, they're not like, after you get to being prospect stage, you go to the next stage, to the next stage, to the next stage, next stage. You know what I mean? This person, this undercover cop, had to get higher and higher up to get the all the information. And now this person is, so like, they're done for. And this person did, this undercover authority figure is either second in command, or they are now president. You know what I mean? Of whatever this is, or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever, like, it doesn't mean whatever this is. They're like they're within the top three. I would say they're in the top three. They're in the top of the ladder of the pyramid. Okay, with either like first, like they are like the head of it now, or they're in like the second command or third in command. All right. Maybe they're talking about making him president. Well, we'll just say president because like whatever it is. Okay. Maybe it could be a motorcycle club. It doesn't have to be, or it's like a group, cult, coven, secret society, whatever. But anyway, this person made it there. So this is now what's coming. Now it's all going down because they have all the evidence that they need, and they're taking this whole organization, whatever it is, or just a group of fucking losers that are together. Okay, that do this. And what they do is too, they find people that are a bunch of snitches too. Like, what they do is they if there's somebody that they know has like money or whatever, they get paid to set people up. This whole organization, whatever this is, they get paid. They're like paid informants, right, or whatever. And they scout people out that their own drug dealers and stuff like that. This is another thing she's been doing. She's been setting up people, but she was setting up her own people too. And that's where another person came into play. All right, he found out she set him up and got him locked up. So now he's like really pissed, and he's setting them up. They're all telling. There's not one person in this situation that's not telling on the other. They're all telling on each other. They're all telling on each other because they're all looking at life in prison or death penalties. Because with anything, there's a RICO Act. There's when one person, it's a group of people. So when one person does something wrong, they all, in any kind of brotherhood, or this could definitely be a motorcycle club. You know what's so crazy too, guys? Want to hear this? All right, now the motorcycle club, that these all in my situation. Guess which motorcycle club it is? That I'll just say a close kin was the president, okay, of this. They're the warlocks, okay. Before, I didn't know anything about like witchcraft or any of this, right? They're actually warlocks. Think about that. Like, and these were the bikers that were you know what I mean, that were doing this to me. Like, what? Like, think about that. Witches and warlocks. I had no idea. I didn't know anything about like witchcraft or any of this stuff. So I didn't think anything of it. And I grew up with another club around my life too, my whole life. And didn't think anything of it until after I had my awakening and realized that witchcraft is very much so real, and that there really are witches and warlocks. Yeah, well, the fucking motorcycle club that was the warlocks. Like, crazy, right? Oh wait, they're nervous about going to prison, okay? They're nervous because they're going complete ruin. All right, whatever you're doing with your creativity, your fertility, whatever you're working on, you're extremely creative. You're extremely fertile, right? You're getting victory, success, public recognition, possibly even fame. Okay, and you're getting victory over all of this. They totally misjudged you and who you are, and your protection. You're very stable. You have a stable foundation. Be ready for the opportunity you've worked hard for, because it's coming in. God heard your prayers, and you're getting with the Libra too. Look, oh, look at this, 4, 4, 4, 4. A lot of healing. I heard that, bitch. Yes, I can hear your fucking thoughts. You are a star. You're definitely a healer. Major, like you can be. I'm strongly getting. You're going with the 6 of Wands here too. You're going to be famous. You could be a famous healer or like a Reiki healer or something like that, or you're just a star from whatever you are. Queen of Pentacles. You could be in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Or there's a Queen of Pentacles that's under heavy judgment for what they've done to you. You healed. You definitely, without a doubt, healed. You did it very angelically, okay? And everything's being balanced out, okay, with the Libra here. The scales are being balanced out. You are a star. Whatever you're doing for work, too, you're going to be famous for. Whatever you do with your healing abilities, and that you do for work, with your creativity, your fertility. And you're very, extremely powerful, and you're moving away from these idiots. Capricorn could be significant. You could be a Capricorn or something about a Capricorn. You're moving away, okay, from these people in established energy. And whatever they're holding on to is coming back to you. Claim that shit, okay? There could be a father figure, uncle figure, or a workplace. But I'm strongly getting this. No, this is like what you're doing for work. Yeah. Your ships are coming in. And this is also the authorities coming in to arrest these fools. Painful permanent ending. Thank you, Spirit. King of Cups in the reverse. The Star. Somebody sold their soul to the devil to become famous. The Devil in the reverse. 10 of Swords. This could be your ex, possibly. King of Cups in reverse, or it's just a very cold-hearted, detached, masculine energy, lack of emotions, and lack of emotional intelligence, lack of control. All right. Very cold-hearted. You're protected from this person. Somebody you have your guard up against, okay? As you should. I'm strongly picking up it could possibly be an ex. This could be a couple here, or they work together. And he only has his eyes on you because you're in his Queen of Pentacles energy, okay? That's all he cares about. Screw this person. Leave this person in the past, okay? And I feel like you did, and it's the best thing you could have did. All right. They're in a mental prison about you being this, you getting this success, this fame. This is actually definitely fame. This is 1,000,000% fame here with this Star card and the 6 of Wands. This case could possibly even make you famous, whatever this is. We have 8, I've been seeing, so many 8s, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, and 8, 8, 8, like a lot lately. There's 4 aids right there. Okay? Now, this idiot sold their soul to the devil to become famous. Right? You release the devil in these people, right? Now, somebody wants to, I feel like maybe they're worried because there's a painful permanent ending. Then they're trying to cause some sort of painful permanent ending to your victory, success, public recognition, possibly, actually fame. There is fame here, and your creativity and your fertility. It's not going to happen, okay? They want to now somehow. So I feel like this person possibly sold their soul to the devil to become famous. Their deal with the devil was to bring the devil your soul. That was never going to happen, okay? He's really pissed off because you cut him off before he could unalive you. You released this devil before he could do this 10 of swords to you. He's butthurt about this because he knows. That's why it's very important, guys. Anybody that you cut off, especially your past, anybody from your past, anybody you cut off, you're right at the end, okay? For most of us, everybody's on different timelines here, okay? So it all depends, what timeline you're on. For this, I feel like whoever this is for, you're right at the end. You're right at the finish line. You can see it. You can see it. And so they know their time's up. They know they need to bring the devil a soul. It's either yours or theirs, and it's not going to be yours. You're too protected. Right? So now this motherfucker's trying they're nervous about the devil. Look, the devil's there like, yo, where you at? Where's that soul at? You promised me a soul. And he's laughing because he knows that he was never going to get your soul. So they're very nervous about this devil coming to collect their soul. Somebody could pass away in okay, so if they lit your house on fire, for those of you that had the house fire incident or whatever, they might pass away in a house fire. I'm also getting, there's something about an explosion or something, or maybe their thing got on, or they could have been trying to burn evidence or something, and somebody could possibly pass away in that, and it's their karma. Also, but I'm trying to get in, somebody had a METH lab, and something about it going kaboom, or something like that. I don't know. And I don't know. Something like that. Somebody could get unalived in that. But yeah, they're freaking out because they never expected you to catch on and to figure out what was going on to cut them. They thought that they can come back, they'd be able to walk all over you. They thought you were such an easy target, you know what I mean? They never thought that you would actually cut the cords, you would cut them off and, put your sword up and not allow them back in. They never expected that from you. They never expected you to release the devil from them, but you did. Now they're bugging out because they didn't get to finish the job. They were never going to be able to finish the job because you're too protected. All right, you have a purpose to be here. Now this person is freaking out. They know that the devil's coming to collect. They want to release. They're trying to figure out a way to all they got to do is repent, okay? All they got to do, instead of trying to continue to make more karma for themselves, what they need to do is, beg God for his forgiveness. They need to repent, and beg God for his forgiveness and for